I'm Sav and this is Lagom Eats. Today we're going to be making Seattle dogs. They're meaty, creamy, spicy, and absolutely delicious. Let's take a look at the ingredients. We're going to need a few all beef hot dogs, some potato hot dog buns, 1 small onion, a jalapeno, some bacon, a splash of white wine, some cream cheese, a little bit of canola oil, some yellow mustard, and salt and pepper. Let's get cooking. So we are going to wrap our hot dogs in this bacon. Ideally you want to use some kind of cheaper thin cut bacon. I have thicker cut bacon though, so we're actually going to start cooking it a little bit on our stove. We're going to turn on our stove to medium high. We're going to add in our bacon. Try and get it as flat as possible. Again, if you have thin cut, you can go ahead and just wrap up the hot dogs right away, but if you have thick cut like this, we're gonna cook it just a little bit. Only cook it a few minutes, just until it's partially cooked, but you don't wanna get it crispy. Okay, so we cooked our bacon for about 3 to 4 minutes, so we're gonna take them off. They're a bit cooked, but they're still, as you can see, very flimsy. So don't let them get crispy, otherwise you can't wrap your hot dogs in them. So now what we're gonna do is wrap our hot dogs. Just wanna go diagonally, careful the bacon is hot. And then to keep our bacon on, we're gonna use some toothpicks and we'll secure the ends. All right, now we're gonna transfer these onto a foil lined baking tray and we're going to bake these at 425 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. Keep an eye on them. You don't want your bacon to get all burnt. While our hot dogs are in the oven, we're going to make our caramelized onions. So we'll slice up our onions. You want kind of thin strips. Slice them thinly. All right, we're gonna turn on our pan to about medium-low. So we've got a little bit of bacon fat in the pan. We're gonna use a little bit more canola oil though. Just pour probably about half to a tablespoon. All right, let's add in our onions. And a little stir. Now we wanna cook these rather slowly. So turn down the heat to low if you need to. And you want to make sure you leave them for about 2 to 3 minutes just like this so they can kind of brown. If you're stirring them too much, they're not going to brown as much. But you also want to make sure the heat is low enough where they don't burn. While our onions are cooking, let's chop up our jalapeno. We're going to just chop this up into rounds. So just get some thin slices here. And we're gonna saute these after we finish the onions. All right, so our onions are looking pretty caramelized. We're going to season them with some salt and pepper. Get some kosher salt in there. Some freshly ground black pepper. There's none in here right now. So let me grab. I forgot we actually need to buy some more peppercorns, but this one has some in it. Get a little mix, and we are going to deglaze our pan with a little bit of this white wine. Just get all that fond, the stuck-on bits up into our onions. Go ahead and scrape the pan a little bit and get all that fond. All right, now we're going to transfer these into a bowl, set them aside until we're ready to assemble our hot dogs. All right, we'll add a little bit more oil to our pan. And we're going to saute our jalapeños. Throw them in there. Just get them, lay them flat. So while those are sauteing, we are going to toast our potato hot dog buns in the toaster. All right, we're going to flip our jalapeños and get the other side. We're gonna season them with just a touch of some salt and pepper. All right, turn off our stove and we'll go ahead and set these aside. All right, our hot dogs are done, buns are toasted, so now they're ready to assemble. So the first thing we're gonna do is slather this cream cheese. This is actually what makes it a Seattle dog, is the cream cheese. So you can kind of put whatever toppings you want on it. As long as it has cream cheese, it's considered a Seattle dog. This makes it nice and creamy. And the cream cheese just kind of melts on these buns because they're all hot from being toasted. We'll slather this all over. Let's add our hot dog. We'll take out these toothpicks, of course. Add in our caramelized onions. Some jalapeños. So my husband and I went to Seattle actually around this time last year, and we had a Seattle dog for the first time, and we were obsessed. We loved them. And there my dog goes drinking. Anyways, we love these Seattle dogs. They're amazing. All right, and now we're gonna put a touch of mustard. These look so amazing. Can't wait to bite into them. All right. Probably have it all over my face right now, but I don't even care. It's so good. That's how you know it's a good hot dog. Is it still all over my face? The bun is crunchy. You've got that hot dog and the bacon, and then you've got the creaminess from the cream cheese, a bit of spice from the jalapeno, and that tangy mustard. These are absolutely amazing hot dogs. And it'd be great for a summer barbecue. You could go outside and grill up the hot dogs instead of doing it in the kitchen. Your guests will love them. I hope you guys enjoyed my Seattle dogs. The full recipe can be found on my food blog at logomeats.com. I've got new delicious dishes coming out every week, so hit a like and subscribe below. I'll see you guys next time. Hey-do.